Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in hour number 2 of OTB here on this Tuesday. Of course, Tuesday shows brought to you by Community Steel, communitysteelco.com.
Got the pretty yellow lights on today.
You came up with a pretty good question. So I'll give you about 90 seconds to maybe remember what your question was about LSU and the Saints and what would you give up. And I'll remind our friends about Ochsner. Ochsner, so many locations across, obviously, the greater Baton Rouge area, all throughout Louisiana. And the one that we've been talking about and highlighting is their orthopedic clinic over there at Elite Training Academy. It is a full orthopedic clinic. Walk-ins are welcome as well. No appointment needed. It's going to be an incredible rehab facility for you as well. But they can deal with strains, sprains, even ACL tears they can deal with. And so if you want to learn more information about Ochsner, you go to ochsner.org. If you want to learn more about the orthopedic clinic that we're talking about, go to ochsner.org/brortho, ochsner.org/brortho. I mean, state-of-the-art, every bell, every whistle, incredible physicians right there on the Elite Training Academy campus over on Burbank in Baton Rouge. All right, Matthew, let's see if you remember.
Yeah,
you formed it really well during the break.
Thank you so much. We ended the hour talking the last couple seconds about Saints and the magical run that they went on in the Drew Brees era. We just showed you that clip of Drew Brees on the Kelsey brothers, their podcast, telling the great story about how he made his decision, seemingly not going to the perfect fit,
right,
and going to the team that became perfect for him, right? Now, it is one of the most, so you can do this, you can go back in history and do like revisionist history, the butterfly effect, look at what happened if this would have that, like if this happens,
Hunt
what
does a whole
happens to
segment
that.
on it every Wednesday.
Yeah, it's really, it's kind of fun to think about, but this, for Louisiana sports, especially in football, it's one of the biggest decisions kind of ever made that basically shaped college and pro football for the next 15 years, really. So, of course, Saban was in Miami when Drew Brees was making his decision. So, play the what-if game. What if he does go to Miami? I would venture to guess that Saban never leaves Miami, or at least at that time, and does not become the head coach of Alabama. So what happens to LSU football at that time? Certainly, you got to say we probably win in 11. We probably get different recruits. So I started forming the question of Louisiana football fans, not just Saints fans, not just LSU fans, Louisiana football fans, people that love the Saints and love the Tigers. If you had to go back and do it all over again, would you sacrifice the Saints getting Drew Brees for Saban never showing up in Tuscaloosa, Alabama?
Yeah. Because you ask the question, because then it brings up a couple of things. If the Saints don't get Brees, do they win a championship?
No.
The likelihood of that is no.
Right.
Now, Sean Payton's a great football coach. Look at what he's doing in Denver. He would have had success, but
Sure.
would have been Super Bowl success, because going back to our earlier conversation, they still only won the one, even with Drew Brees, Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
First ballot, without question, Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
So you don't know. We don't think so. Maybe not. Probably not.
Yep.
And then for Nick Saban, if he doesn't find his way to Tuscaloosa,
We could pretty much guarantee 11 wins.
we beat Alabama all 4 years that I was in school and all 5 years you were in school. LSU was owning Alabama at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And if Nick Saban's not in the way, does LSU have 2 more championships?
Yeah, you could make the argument for sure 11, but after that, like, how many recruits did we lose to Alabama? How many how much confidence
recruits
just was destroyed
just here?
The presence of Saban
Landon Collins and Eddie
for
Lacy and
12 years.
Devontae
Yeah,
Smith.
that's crazy. So I'm going to say, maybe 2, 3, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but I think in the chat here, we're take Drew Brees all the time for sure.
I think the answer is Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Paul and I said Drew Brees.
Yeah. I think it's Drew.
I think the answer is just like it played out beautifully.
Yeah.
But the question, like,
no, it's fun to entertain for sure.
because
But
LSU
Saban-
won a championship with Coach Miles.
Yeah.
And they also won one with Coach O.
Though.
The Saints hadn't won anything before or after.
They started calling it Saints BB and Saints AB in the chat, like Saints before Breeze.
Yeah.
Saints after Breeze.
When I was growing up, it was called the Aints. They took
Yeah.
the S off.
They still
Put
call
bags
it
on their
that.
head.
I'm taking Drew Brees. I feel like LSU's tenure, and I 100% agree with you that, like, if Nick Saban never went to Alabama, obviously things would be a lot different. But I feel like LSU did well enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm taking Drew.
all right, let me pose another question.
He's
Because
just
I
so,
agree
like-
with you that
yeah.
Drew Brees is the answer, but it was over a decade of terrorizing us.
Yes.
Right?
100%.
As LSU
Yeah.
fans. Drew Brees never coming or Nick Saban never leaving LSU? Did you sacrifice Drew Brees coming for Saban never leaving LSU?
Isn't that the same question?
No. Because he just tried to find a way for him not to get to Alabama.
Okay.
So he
This time he's
I see what
staying
you
at
mean.
LSU.
he's staying at LSU.
So if he stays at LSU, Drew Brees never comes here.
Right.
Yep. That's the question I'm posing.
That's-
Would you take?
that's
Yeah,
the
but it
tougher
feels like the
question.
same answer.
Does it?
No, not the same answer, but it feels like
Basically, you would
There's
be
a
on.
lot
this
of
feels like the
people-
same exercise. to
There's
me.
a lot of people that
No.
believe that if Coach Saban would have been at LSU, they would have been what Alabama is. Or
For-
what.
Yes,
over a
and
decade.
I get that. But
7 national championships or 6 in Alabama. 6
Something.
maybe. And 1 here, 6 there.
I think at that point you start thinking, all right, well, if we could do a decade and a half of that and replicate it at LSU, maybe you start. So that is a tougher question because
Yeah.
you don't. In my first question, you don't
Okay.
know how good LSU would have been.
Yes.
You get at least one, but you have to think LSU with all the resources. If he stayed here, you're
Yeah.
getting like Alabama did. You're getting 6 or 7.
right.
That's the better question.
I don't think that's the same scenario.
No, it's not. I don't think it is.
I kind of get what
whole
like
question
I
of the day.
100% get what you're saying.
So you're talking about, I'll throw it out, 5 national championships or 1 Super
Or one
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
I was still taking a Super Bowl.
Are you?
You're taking a
am.
Super Bowl over 5.
Well, because then I mean, it is like I get what you're saying.
Because
Like,
it is hard for y'all to take that LSU 1-2 after that
yeah.
out of your brain a little bit. They won
Which
2,
one?
less than Coach O won 1, so it's 2 championships. Okay.
That's a good question. Is 5 national championships
Yeah.
better than 1 Super Bowl?
I don't know. Like,
It's a
I'm
good
going back
question.
and forth because it would be cool as hell to win 5, but
I think
then
I'm
I
still
started-
going Drew.
and like I grew up, obviously, like, you know, I grew up a Saints fan, but when you play for somebody else, like, it changes you a little bit. But I still like remember how rough. Like, I listened to the radio every Sunday, no matter where we were. I listened to every Saints game, and like never thought it would be possible for the Saints to win a Super Bowl. Like, I wish I could have experienced it as like a true fan. I was already playing at the time, and so like you still appreciate it because you're from Louisiana, but you don't like if it would have happened in 2005. Oh my! I remember watching them the NFC Championship game against the Bears. I thought that was utopia, and they got their butts kicked that game.
But then you got to think, okay, so we get 5 natties, right?
Well, then
Do we still get Joe Burrow?
that's what I was just about to say. Like, and then you have to look at those national championship teams. Like,
yeah.
the two that LSU won in 2007, that was the wildest year of college football in the history. It will never be topped, and LSU is always going to be on top of the wildest year of college football ever.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have the greatest college football team of all time in 2019. I'll be honest with you, and this sounds like a meathead, which I am, so I don't care. I don't know how many national championships it would take for me as a fan, not a player, but as a fan to trade in for 2019.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot. It'd take a lot of national championships because those championships, as many as it was, they don't get talked about like 2019 does.
Yeah, it's true.
Like if you have all these teams being great all the time, is 2019, if you still have that same team, the greatest team of all time.
Yeah, but people are always going to talk about the run that Alabama had as the greatest of all
Yeah.
time. Kind of like the
that
Patriots. The Patriots run is the greatest run of all time, right?
Like you're like, do
Yeah,
you?
but the
like,
72 Dolphins get talked about because they're the only undefeated team. So it's two different conversations. They both get talked about. To your point, which one do you want to be talked about more?
I guess, do you want to have a dynasty or do you want to have like a Saints legendary, like a LSU dynasty, or do you like a Saints legendary story that is Drew Brees? And I think like the story behind Drew Brees and everything like that, and what he meant to New Orleans at the time, and the butterfly effect, all that we've been talking about. To me, like, in my opinion, LSU's, again, their run throughout these years has been okay enough or good enough for me to be like, no, I think I'm going to take Drew Brees over it.
Right. And let's obviously LSU has had a hell of a run.
Yeah.
And a dynasty in and of itself.
Yes.
But like,
It'd be a dynasty.
It's nothing like Alabama's run.
Yeah.
It's not 5 or 6 of them in 10 years. It'd be a dynasty, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I still think LSU's just like very iconic, and the brand is just like still.
We should ask Falcons fans. Would you give up Kirby Smart, Georgia, a national championship to win a Super Bowl? What's better, 5 Georgia national championships or 1 Falcons Super Bowl?
Falcons, 28-3, non-collapse.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
We know any Falcons fans?
T-Bob.
Yeah.
Then he came back.
I don't think I know any Falcons fans.
I'm racking my brain.
Yeah, I don't know any.
Roddy Jones. That's the only one I know.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan.
Who else can we ask? Titans fans? I don't know.
Titans fans?
No. I mean, Falcons is the right one because of Kirby. A lot of Georgia fans. Now, you got some Bama and Falcon fans, too. Bama's kind of split between Saints and Falcons.
Yeah.
Their fan base.
And if we have Nick Saban all these years, do we still end up with Lane Kiffin?
Well, Saban
Maybe.
did tell him to come.
Those kind
True.
of guy.
But
I don't know if
so
he
much
reads.
stuff
I mean,
happens.
we're
all the
basically
time.
writing Hunt's What If Wednesday right now.
Yeah.
We would have had Lane Kiffin
Hunt,
as
take
our
notes.
OC multiple
Yeah.
years ago.
True.
How fun is this?
If Breeze isn't the quarterback, who is?
Good question. It might be Patrick Mahomes.
That's true. Didn't he want to draft Patrick?
He did. Oh, they were going to draft
Yeah.
Patrick. And then the Chiefs jumped him.
Oof. Brutal.
It's good, clean fun right here.
As someone who roots for a team that's only been to a Super Bowl one time and has never won a Super Bowl and would really like for them to win one, the Bush League Bolts, I don't know. I still might go Super Bowl.
I mean, Super Bowl's a bigger deal. It's a big deal. But how many?
I know. How many
What's the
college
comp?
championships?
3
'Cause
championships
If you asked
to
an
1
Indiana
Super Bowl?
fan, they'd be like, I don't give a damn if the Colts win a Super Bowl. We just won a national championship as the
Yeah.
Indiana Hoosiers.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
Yeah, that's certainly a big deal, but I still feel like most Hoosiers, because that's what everybody in Indiana is called, no matter what town you're from.
Yeah.
It's a federal law. I think they still say I'll take a Colts Super Bowl over a Hoosiers.
I don't know. Those Indiana fans, I don't know. They took over every
I mean, I'm
building.
not a Hoosier or from
You know
Indiana,
one?
so
Did you play
I just feel like
play with-
if I
did you
was from
play with a
Indiana,
Hoosier.
I would say I'll take Peyton Manning winning a Super Bowl over the Hoosiers winning one.
This one might be a little hard because
Oh, they
Dallas.
did win one. You're right.
I feel like Dallas is
Forgot
split
Peyton won
between
one.
like Texas and OU.
Mm-hmm.
But like a Cowboys Super Bowl or Texas hasn't won a national championship in a long time.
Cowboys
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
Cowboys
would
Super Bowl.
win
They
that
would lose their
landslide.
minds. Can you imagine? I feel like it'd be like New York when the Knicks won.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a comp that.
Can you imagine Tay has a baby and the Dallas Cowboys win a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
might have another one.
like I'm trying to think of a comp of like big time passion, like super passionate fans, like above all else. Ohio State fans, because their NFL teams have kind of been
The Browns.
Awful.
Yeah.
poo. But
I think Bobby always says the Browns are the Columbus team, not the Bengals.
are they?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the Browns ever won a Super Bowl?
No.
If they did,
Yeah.
the answer's still no. But if they did, it's hypothetical. The answer's still no.
Yeah.
Would Michigan fans trade a natty for a Lions Super Bowl?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
that's
one.
Paul.
I think so. Good one.
That's a good one.
Good one.
I think the Lions fans would want a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's a question that just shows you how passionate we are about LSU, but it also brings to the surface just how important Super Bowls are
Yeah.
and what they do for you, how much they mean. There's a lot of people in this chat right now that would die for LSU, and they'd still pick the Saints Super Bowl,
Right.
Because they just never thought in their lifetime that it would happen.
Sure.
Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was a Saints fan during Dome Patrol, and like that was the greatest thing ever. And so I didn't have to go through the years to even get to that, right? Because I was young, 7 years old, like when Dome Patrol. Still remember it. Got Morton Anderson's autograph under the Superdome after going to a game one time. Yeah, I had a Kickers jersey. No big deal. My mom didn't have a pen, so she had to use her eyeliner pen. But I remember that. Like, that was like, this
At least it
is
was a good
incredible.
kicker.
It was
At
great.
least it was a good kicker.
But that was incredible. But like then you remember the lean years. But like again, I don't remember the years because I wasn't born yet when they were starting as a franchise, and they were just horrendous during like Archie Manning. So I think it depends.
So
like,
when are
on
we
the
going to make our
franchise.
poll question?
That's what we have to, because there's
We
a
got
lot.
to decide
talked
because
about a
we
lot.
talked a lot of all similar tones.
Give me the second question.
If the
that you
Saints
said.
hadn't won the Super Bowl, the Browns and the Saints would be the same.
Yeah. So the question we could do:
Would you rather?
would you rather Saban have never left, or Drew never came,
Yeah,
or would you rather a Super Bowl or a Natty champion?
maybe
Natty.
both. Maybe two. Do two questions, or we can workshop it during the break.
Or
There's a lot of
how
people in this
many
room. We could put our
how many
minds
national
together.
championships
Just one
equal
brain
one
cell.
Super Bowl? 1, 2, 3, or 4. A lot to think about. Wow, we're getting deep today. And it's very sporty, so credit to ourselves.
Allow myself to credit myself. Surprised smoke's not coming out of your ears. All right, we will take a break.
Meet more.
We've got to figure out what the question's going to be. We got to show you this picture of Richard Dixon going all out in his Halloween costume. We got to show you T-Bob dressed up as the Kool-Aid Man. All of that coming back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys. When you go to getgordon.com, remember, you can have a chat right there with an agent on the homepage. It's going to be the first thing, actually, that pops up. You can always give them a call. What's the number? Funny you ask, Matthew. It is your area code in Louisiana, no matter where you're at, followed by 888-8888. You can have that conversation today. If you want to see what they're doing on social media with your favorite Louisiana athletes in the local community, it's always going to be at Get Gordon on Instagram, X, Facebook. That's the handle. Get Gordon and get it done.
Get Gordon and get it done. GetGordon.com. If you have been injured, whether it's a car accident, maybe it's on the job site, whatever it may be, well, it might not be your fault. And if it's not, give them a call. They can fight for you no matter what the situation is. You might not know what to do, but they've been doing it a long time. Call 888-8888 or go to GetGordon.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in. Oh, TV. Before we show you this glorious picture of T-Bob dressed up as Mr. Kool-Aid Man, just in case you forgot what that looked like for Halloween he did one year, I want to remind you about Rejuve Me Medical.
Oh,
that way
baby.
you don't look like the Kool-Aid Man, you know? That way that you feel like your youthful self.
Might get you looking like you do in that picture. Like you're in college again.
Oh, me, yes.
Yeah.
Not T-Bob and the Kool-Aid Man, though. You don't want to look like that. But yeah, like jawline and
Ooh, baby.
youthful face, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, the whole deal.
And that skin?
RejuveMeMedical.com is the website. 13 locations across the state of Louisiana, one also in Mississippi. And easy, certainly easy. The process, 5-10 minutes for your blood work. You come back in a week, 5 to 10 minutes on your consultation, and you'll be back feeling like your youthful self. Here is, if Paulie has, you have those ready to go, Paulie? All right, let's go actually first. Let's go T-Bob as the Kool-Aid Man. This was T-Bob's Mr. Kool-Aid. This was T-Bob's Halloween costume. I think that was was that a sophomore year maybe?
Yeah, he might have been his recruiting trip.
Yeah. So, the thing is, I don't know who he got to paint him like that, because
That is one of the most ridiculous pictures I've ever seen in my life.
He didn't do it himself, obviously, so somebody had to do that for him. I don't know. Will Blackwell was his boy.
Yep.
Josh Jurassic.
I call painting the mouth.
All right, so that's T-Bob, I think, on his official visit. Now, here is one of the Lake Beaupre Halloweens where Richard Dixon really just went all in on his costume.
Yep. Look at that.
You got T-Bob as like a gangster. I'm dressed as Fat Elvis, and then Richard Dick Dixon. He has a shirt that says "Whipped" and proud of it.
Yep, Reese's Whips.
What? I just read the shirt for the first time.
Yeah.
Who? What? Why is he wearing that?
Does T-Bob not look like Clockwork Orange situation? A little bit.
Oh, a little bit. He does.
He just needs the.
Oh, he's not a gangster. He's got this big old. He's a German something, right? With the suspenders.
Oh,
and
German
like the
something or
yodel,
another.
like an
the yodelers
Oktoberfest
or whatever. Yeah.
situation. All right.
Or he just put on his nice shirt and suspenders and put on a hat and drink beer.
No. He's got a cigar.
Is this wrist taped?
I don't know.
I think his wrist is taped.
It does look like he's got like his hand.
It is a
taped
big
like
mug.
an
It's probably
injury.
heavy.
His little ass hand had to get taped so he could hold this
The
mug.
big beer.
Wow. Sad. Whipped and proud of it.
I'm proud of it.
What? We got to find you.
So if you want to feel like we felt in that
Yes.
picture, Rejuve Me Medical.
Yes.
I feel better than I did back then.
I'm gonna find. I'm gonna find one of
You like that?
I felt threatened.
You felt threatened?
Yeah, I was like, he's coming for me.
I know, for
he's
sure.
so fast.
I know, quick twitch. Threatened. LSU.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, we did that. We're idiots.
Huge.
I'm gonna find one of Flim. Like I've got plenty.
Check the Facebook archives.
No, I've got plenty like pictures of.
See, I can't. I looked at my Facebook
Like,
to try to find the
I got a
We
lot of
gotta-
us like
archives.
Y'all gotta ask
Archives.
Katie and Lacey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's who y'all gotta ask.
I got one of me taking the crystal ball away from you.
Why'd you take it from me? It's mine.
Because you were hogging it.
It's mine.
Yeah, bro.
It's my ball.
I scored in that game too, bro.
I'm gonna hand it to you.
Touche.
What if I didn't hand it to you? Then you never score. So you're welcome.
Also a great point. Let's get Andrew Hatch to hand it to me.
Fair. Shout out to Andrew.
Shout out to Andrew Hatch. What do we think Andrew Hatch is doing right now?
Probably very successful somewhere.
Probably really successful. Didn't he go back to Harvard?
Probably.
I think.
Probably running Harvard.
Let's see.
You're going to check his LinkedIn?
Yes.
He definitely has a LinkedIn.
The problem with the LinkedIn though,
You got to have like The
You gotta
premium.
You got to be able to get in, and I can't get in.
The premium on LinkedIn
Hey.
is stupid expensive too. I did it one time because I thought I was going to connect with people for business. Canceled it. It's because a bunch of nerds.
That feels really wrong that you just called a whole bunch of people.
No, a bunch of nerds that were contacting me.
Okay,
at the time.
wait. What are we doing
Not
here?
everybody.
Holy Andrew Hatch. All right. So Hatch transferred back to Harvard. The NCAA required him to sit out the following year. He was the scout team quarterback for Harvard in 2009. He then became the starting quarterback for Harvard's 2010 season. In the first game of the season against Holy Cross, he completed 20 of 25 passes for 276 and 3 tutters.
There we go.
Now, he was injured on the first play of the second game of the season against Brown, and it doesn't look like he ever recovered. But, well, plot twist, when he finished playing football, he went on to play one season of baseball at Harvard. He pitched and played right field for Harvard's baseball team in the spring of 2011. This man was still in college in 2011. He went 4 for 4 in his first full baseball game since high school, and he had a 1.84 ERA and a 2-0 record as a relief pitcher.
Oh my God.
He was the winning pitcher with 3 scoreless innings in the Beanpot semifinal game against UMass. And he pitched 2 scoreless innings in the Beanpot championship game against Boston College at Fenway Park. He graduated from Harvard in the spring of 2012.
So I just looked him up on Facebook, and it doesn't say like where his job's at, but he studied at the Morsani College of Medicine, and he studied psychology, economics, and Spanish at Harvard. So I would assume he's doing something psychological.
Something way above our pay grade.
He's probably like doing
He's not-
psychology in Mexico or
He's
something.
not doing mid-market morning sports radio.
No, his loss.
His loss, seriously. Okay, I see something. Andrew Hatch, MD, resident, family medicine in Washington.
the state.
Yeah,
All right, Andrew Hatch.
I see you.
See, he was more than qualified to hand me the ball. Did anybody know Andrew Hatch played baseball at Harvard
No, just found that. Well,
and then had a 1.84 ERA?
It's pretty good.
Whoa.
he was still playing baseball in 2011. He transferred to LSU in 2007 from Harvard.
Yeah, and then went back.
So he was, good run.
I mean, bro did a
year in there
mission
somewhere.
trip. He did a mission trip in Chile.
Yeah.
He's just living life.
Where you at, Jimmy Walker?
Jimmy crushed it on the Arena League for a little bit.
Oh, that's true. He did.
He played in Green Bay one time. I went and watched him. He was on the kickoff team. And playing quarterback.
Was he?
Yeah. Killing it.
You need more backup quarterbacks because those two stories are kind of hard to beat. Jordan Reaver.
Is there
Where's
a-
Jordan Reaver at
Yeah,
right
we did find
now?
him. Is there
Yeah.
a Hagen?
Hagen
Hearn?
Hearn. Hagen Hearn. I think Hagen Hearn's doing really well, actually.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like I've recently figured that out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can predict how Reaver's doing.
So Reaver's the guy that we lost for 3 days one time.
We lost him. He was my roommate one year. We lost him. We couldn't find him. We actually got very worried about him. His door was locked to his room. And we banged on his door. We shook it. We did everything for like the first day.
Yeah.
And we're like, clearly, it's been over 24 hours.
Yeah.
He's not there.
Right.
So we started calling everybody, looking for him. We were like, do we call the cops? Well, 2 days in, we're
He
like,
missed workouts. We need to add that part
we
of it.
missed workouts.
He missed
we
football
missed
workouts
things,
in the offseason, which is
and
college. is
school,
as well, too.
everything. So like,
Oh, yeah, school too.
48 hours in, you said everybody's seen the show 48 hours.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
48 hours in, we're like, okay, this is a missing person situation.
Yeah.
3 days in, we should call the cops.
Yeah.
We probably should have called the cops before.
Probably
Yeah, probably.
so.
And then we're just sitting
I
in
mean,
the.
we're on
Yeah.
his door for 20 minutes, like the first
Nothing.
day, and second day, like it's locked. And it was like the old WCA's, like you couldn't pick the lock. Wasn't that situation? Yeah.
Yeah, and then like day 3, we're sitting in the living room. All of us, we're discussing the matter. Is which ditch is he in? How dead is he?
Which ditch?
How
Yeah.
kidnapped is he? Whatever. He just busts out of his room saying, "Who wants to go? Who wants to go?"
Yeah. Or
Yep.
like sprints out of his room.
Sprints out of his room.
Who wants to go?
I'll never forget it.
Like
Who
once
wants
he's
to
one of
go?
his chest bump people.
Sir, I want to go to the hospital and make
Yeah.
sure you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir,
You was just asleep?
He just
Slept.
he had some libations, a lot of them,
Yep.
and
2
I don't
days?
think he wasn't. I don't think he was alone.
I don't know where he I don't know where he went potty.
Y'all, it was the weirdest situation, but that kind of gives you an idea of our guy.
Yep.
Shout out to
He
him.
turned down like a bunch of offers.
Yep.
He's the guy that turned down offers to come to LSU, like some smaller schools, but some good offers. He's from Garland, Texas.
Mhm.
So he leaves LSU and goes to Sam Houston State, where he's going to be the quarterback. He's going to be a starter. Well, a couple of days after he enrolls, does everything, Rhett Bomar, who was a top recruit in the country, gets kicked out of Oklahoma and transfers to Sam Houston State.
It was tough timing.
Yeah.
Tough timing.
Yeah.
So he never got to go.
Guys, Jordan with us. I mean,
Is Jordan
I mean-
with us?
he was a complete liability.
Yeah. Good guy though. Good player. He was good. Him and James Coley on scout team.
James Cole.
Come on.
All right, I'm going to do some research. We're going to find this man,
You're right. Bro did go on a vision quest
and maybe we have him on.
in his WCA room. That's half the size of this studio,
If that.
if that.
With the longest, tallest bed you can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll take a
wall
break.
to wall.
More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com, PelicanRoof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both locations. That way they are there for your project in the greater Lafayette, the greater Baton Rouge area. They don't drive back and forth on the basin to get to your project. They are there in the local communities. And if you need an inspection right now, you're not quite sure, they're going to come out and they're going to do that. Now, if nothing's wrong with your roof, it's free. Like there's nothing. It's just they're going to tell you, hey, you're good to go. Give you a thumbs up. Now, if you do need a repair or replacement, they're going to do that as well. But that consultation is always going to be free to set up. So go to the website today if you've got questions, if you've got concerns, and go to PelicanRoof.com.
Pelican Roof, PelicanRoof.com. The best roofing company in all of Louisiana. So, well, we live in South Louisiana, so the weather's crazy. You never know what's going to happen, so you don't know when that roof is going. So get them to come out and give you a consultation. If they need to do full roof repair, they are the best. They can help you with the financing as well right there at PelicanRoof.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
When I came home last night, you wouldn't make love to me. You went fast asleep. You wouldn't even talk to me. You say I'm so crazy. Coming home intoxicated. I say I just wanna love you. I just wanna love you, baby. Yes, that's why I'm so elated. Come on, girl. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
What's happening?
Make you holler, you had it enough.
Nothing?
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
Went down a rabbit hole there.
Yeah, we did.
Backup LSU quarterback.
Whoopsies. Did we ever decide on our poll question?
Yeah, I put it up.
Oh, hell yeah.
What'd you put up?
I think I put, would you rather, let me just look it up. I feel like I asked it wrong though.
Oh.
But I put what y'all basically told me to put. Okay. Would you rather,
Basically.
this is what y'all told me to say. Would you rather LSU keep Nick Saban forever or the Saints never get Drew Brees?
Okay, that's good. Right?
Sounds great to me.
That's good.
But
That's good.
like, I don't know. It just,
Or would you
I think
rather
I-
Saban never have left?
yeah, I think I,
Or Drew Brees never have came.
Yeah. Oh, well. I think people get the sentiment. Okay. But right now, the leader is keeping Nick Saban.
I can see that with our audience.
Yeah. It's 89%.
Whoa. How many votes?
Only 19.
Okay.
89% of the what?
Say
Keep Nick Saban.
Keep
Oh,
Nick Saban.
wow. Okay.
It's only 19, though. Could have been a big Saban fan base.
Could have been.
I mean, we'll probably get to 19,000 votes by the end of the hour.
Probably. Nick Saban's probably going to retweet it.
I talked to Coach Saban a couple different times last week. I don't think that he's going to be retweeting anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got the old Twitterverse.
Is him the way he's been great on game day.
Yeah.
Awesome. He's been really good. Better than I ever thought he would be in media, just because he's way more engaging. Did he shock you at how good he is at television? Because
No, he's good. I mean, think about him in recruiting. How good he is in recruiting, and how good.
I didn't think he was very good in recruiting.
Oh,
I did not come here because of him.
I did. He was the only guy I talked to.
Really?
I never talked to Jimbo or Derek Dooley one time.
Yeah.
Like I got the handwritten letters.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Saban took over my recruiting, and he was Kirk Dahl would say hello.
Right.
And shout out to Coach Dahl. Love that guy. He was great. But Coach Saban took over my whole recruiting. That's the only person I talked to.
Now,
So for me, I mean, I could have been bitter that LSU waited till late. I could have been. He didn't allow any of that.
Yeah. See, let me back up on my comment. I said I didn't come here because of him. I was mainly talking to Jimbo.
Right.
So I didn't talk to Saban quite as much. So he's not the reason, the personality reason that wowed me to LSU.
Yeah.
Now, him being the head coach here was a determining factor because he's an awesome head coach.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the spearhead for my recruiting.
So you and I had a conversation, a quick one with him. We were having drinks sitting there with Pete Thamel, and he walked by and, he was having dinner with Pete, and Pete obviously knows we played for Coach, and he's like, hey, y'all come say what's up to him. And so Coach Saban sees us. He gets a grin as he's walking over there. We talked to him for a little bit. It was fun. He was actually staying right across the hall from me, right across the hall. So I'm going to my room, he comes out. He's like, what you doing, Bo?
What do you know?
And so we start talking, and then we start talking about where college football is, and because that was a topic of his during the week, and I was kind of Coach, it's just it's not the same. It's not. I was like, my dad wouldn't have let me transfer. So we get all that kind of conversation. I said, Coach, you know what? And it goes back to recruiting. I'm gonna tie it all back. I said, Coach, you know what? I appreciate. I remember being 18 years old and you being in my living room, and I remember you looking at my mom and dad in the eyes, and it was my mom, it was my dad, it was my brothers, Katie and me. We're in there, and I remember him saying, "Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that Jacob's gonna come in there and play tailback." He's like, he's gonna play fullback for 2 years, and he's gonna play tailback for his last 2 years, and that's gonna be his 4 years at LSU. He said, "No, he's not gonna redshirt. He's gonna play special teams. That's how we're gonna utilize him." I said, Coach, it's so funny that you weren't there, but that's exactly how it played out. He kind of looks at me, he smirks, he goes, I think I know what I'm talking about a little bit.
I think I kind of know what I'm saying.
And I was like, oh, I guess you're onto something. But so to go back to the original question, after just having the relationship with him that I did in recruiting, and still knowing his personality, it's not a surprise to me that he's dynamic in his own way on TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and he's going to prepare too. When you talk to those game day people, I mean, Pete said it when we were sitting there talking with him. He goes, "The guy watches more tape than anybody I've ever seen."
Right. Yeah. He. The only surprising part for me was his personality has shown on game day, which we never knew that as players. And you talk about the recruiting, so you kind of knew it, but I didn't know that from recruiting.
Spears and C-Web got that personality.
They got that personality. That was it. They took it all.
We didn't get to see it much.
But how he counteracts and interacts with Pat McAfee has gotten is really good. And he's been great for the show. And I didn't think he would be as good as he is. I thought he'd be good, but I didn't think he'd be as good as he is. So he certainly was. But, and I made that comment, like, he was the head coach, and I knew that LSU was in good hands. But I remember coming to camp here in June, and I had a really, like, hard-ass high school coach.
Right.
Like, he ran our high school program, like, with an iron fist, like Saban ran LSU and how he runs his programs. So I remember being at camp and Saban running, like, high school football camp like he ran training camp.
Right.
Like, the same spirit, I guess we should say, the same attitude, the same, like, discipline. And I remember, like, man, like, I don't know if I want to leave my high school team and, like, go to another coach that's kind of like that. Like,
yeah.
I know there's other types of personality coaches out there, but but I did know he was an incredible head coach. We didn't know how good he was at the time because they had won a national championship when I was getting recruited. But it was Jimbo that kind of smoothed and softened everything up. I don't want to say soft, but, like, smooth, had more of the personal relationship. Now I talk to Saban every time on a visit. He did come to Tyler on a recruiting trip one time, but it was, like, in spring and he couldn't talk to me. It was like,
is that when the ankle conversation probably happened?
That's probably when they found out that I didn't have fat ankles. They were just there to check out the ankles because this was probably like a month after Nike camp. And
old Derry Dooley, that dummy.
That dummy. He made a funny comment about Dooley too.
He did. We can't say it. Avo, handwritten letters. You coming? Circle yes or no.
Yeah.
I still I just actually put them in the attic because we cleaned out the garage. We turned the third garage into a full weight room for the boys. Like, a lot of my stuff was in there, and, like, I still have, like, not every like letter, but every, like, handwritten letter or scholarship offer that I have from every school.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Will I ever go through those and do anything with them? No, probably not.
It is hard going through memories.
Yeah.
Because you're like, what do I do with these? Like,
I know.
Do I throw them away? Then they'll be lost forever. But, like, who's ever going to read these? My kid's going to read these? No. They might look at it one time.
I wouldn't mind going back and finding maybe, like, the LSU ones, but, like, the other school, or maybe it'd be fun to go look at the Oklahoma State ones, like Coach Miles.
Yeah,
that might be fun to see what he said there. But I did find the actual offer letter though from LSU, signed by Coach Saban.
That's
so
fun.
I took that out and gonna do something with it.
That's cool.
And when I say do something with it, about 12 years from now, it'll make its way to Hobby Lobby.
Yeah,
to get framed up.
Yeah, sure. That's hey, if anybody's got any suggestions for people that have turned 40 and after 40, what do you do with your old stuff?
Talk about Murphy, Sam, and Jody. That's perfect for that kind of segment when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
What do you do with your stuff?
Lots of stuff.
Well, we got lots of stuff. All right, go to GCOPnet.com, GCOPnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products, your unquestioned leader in all things office, technology, solutions, and customer service for locations across the state of Louisiana. And customer service is the number one thing that Trey Bill is going to mention when you have a conversation with him. That's what it means to him. They've got everything. They've got all the bells, all the whistles, all the latest equipment, but he wants to make sure the person you call is the person that helps you, and that's always going to be the case over at GCOPnet.com.
Yeah, when you give them a call, it's not like a phone tree where you're dialing 0 and having to yell saying, like, representative, and trying to get to somebody, a human to talk to. No, it's not about that. Gulf Coast Office Products, it's about the best technology out there in the office world, but it's also about that award-winning service team. So when something does inevitably go down, they get you back up and running and get you back up and running fast. Gulf Coast Office Products, GCOPnet.com.
You make me feel so
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
such a purity, pretty young thing. Where did you come from, baby? And ooh, won't you take me there right away? Won't you, baby? Tender roadie, you got to be. Spot my need, just sugar fly with me. Don't you know now is the perfect time? We can make it right if the city lights been denied. Ease the love and pain. Let me take it to the max. I want to love you, pretty young thing. You need some loving.
Hey, Paul, do you have that? All right, I think this is a great way to end our number 2 here on the show. Don't know how we found our way there, but we were talking little Halloween costumes.
That's what you do in July.
Oh, obviously. And I know Flynn wanted to do a Murphy, Sam, and Jody type segment here, but we showed mine, we showed T-Bob's, we showed Dig Dixon. I feel like the people need to see Matthew Clayton Flynn's.
Oh boy, come on!
No, you found it,
Paul. I don't know if
you found it.
Stop.
I don't know if you have this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How did you find that?
A lot of deep research during every break.
Oh, dude.
my God.
Look at that. That is good stuff.
Is that fake butt?
Yes.
That's
Okay,
fake butt.
these fake butt cheeks are crazy.
And
that was fake butt cheeks.
and he put like pudding in the crack to make it look like he sharted himself.
Yeah, I did. The ladies loved it. I told y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the starting quarterback for your national championship football team, right there.
That's right. I think that was at Fred's. Pretty sure we were at Fred's.
It was Fred's. Yep.
Can we put that on Twitter for the listeners? That
Absolutely. You have my permission.
Yes.
Thank God.
I'll send you a couple. Like who wore it better?
Who wore it better?
I mean, that is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome.
And shout out to you for finding that.
Yeah, good. How did you
it-
find that? That's
I
impressive.
told you there is a deep dive during a lot of these breaks trying to find it, but we got there. We found it. Hour number 3 coming back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BayouAutomotive.com, BayouAutomotive.com for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. They got a little bit of everything down there in LaPlace, Louisiana. Now, we always encourage you to drive down to LaPlace to see our friends, but if you can't make it there, that's okay. You go to BayouAutomotive.com. Buy your vehicle today. They will deliver your vehicle to you. Now, there's a lot of different options. I'm going to tell you about the Black Widow package. It's a showstopper. They do it better than anybody in the country. It is a package that when you have it, you know it, and everybody else does as well. I mean, you're going to feel incredibly confident driving this vehicle around. Go to BayouAutomotive.com today.
That's right, Bayou Automotive, BayouAutomotive.com. If you were driving around town and you were just like, man, I got to get out of this hunk of junk right now. I need a new car. Whether it's a brand new car, maybe it's a used vehicle, whatever it is, make sure you're going to BayouAutomotive.com. They got the best in the business, and they make it easy for you. You can buy your car right there from the comfort of your own home. They will drive it to you and take your old car with them right there, BayouAutomotive.com.